Umar Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global, and a press conference for the February 2nd show, joined by the man headlining. How you doing, Ted?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
How was your Christmas, mate?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I was just training really because I'll make up for my Christmas after this fight. But to be honest, the main thing is going to get the win on February the 2nd and become European champion.
I asked that because obviously I see training videos out you running and out with all the boys. So yeah, no breaks for you.
Yeah, no, there weren't a Christmas break. But to be honest, like I ain't got a kid at the moment. I've got a kid on the way. But when I have a kid, then Christmas becomes more important. As you get older, it don't really matter, especially when you got a big fight coming up.
Congratulations on that. Do you know if it's a boy or girl?
Yeah, I've got a little boy on the way.
Okay. Names?
Same as me. Little Ted.
Do you want him to box?
It all depends, mate. If he decides he wants to box, he can box. If not, I won't be one of them pushy parents.
Okay, obviously a lot going on in your division domestically. Before we come on to you, I just want to ask your sort of thoughts on Fowler v Fitzgerald. How do you think you'll go?
Do you know what? I'm clueless because they're both was on a GB together for 3-4 years. Do you know what I mean? So they've obviously sparred hundreds of rounds. So then neither of them are going to be getting ridiculously paid that's going to change their life. So they ain't had to take the fight because of that. So they both obviously are confident on winning. So it's a real 50-50 fight on paper. I think Fowler's performed better as a pro at the start, but Fitzgerald, I think, maybe one of them fighters that needs a big fight to get himself up for it.
What did you make of Anthony Fowler's last outing? We saw some words between you and him on Twitter after as well.
Do you know what? He done the job what he had to do. I thought he would do that. I see that fella fight Munguia when I was out on holiday in Mexico, and I expected that. Do you know what I mean? The fella fighting him just before Christmas. He can't fight to the end of January, so he gets his 30-day ban or whatever for the stoppage. But it don't matter because he won't get another payday. So as soon as he got his first big shot, he just thought, forget this, I get out, I've got my money. Do you know what I mean?
On to you, how does it feel like to be headlining the O2?
It's been a long time coming, I think. I've been going under the radar for a long while now, but I've been getting all the wins I need, pushing on, beating good opponents, climbing up the rankings, and now I'm here in a big fight, and it could be a career-changing fight. This fella is a European champion. He's WBC ranked number 3, so I'll go high in all the governing bodies after this. So there's a lot of opportunities, especially with Liam Smith signing to the matchroom, Kelbrook needing a big British fight. I mean, there's loads of opportunities.
Do you know much about Garcia?
I've watched a few of his fights, but you can't take too much because any of the opponents he's fought, no one really knows who the opponents are. So you can't judge too much, just what you're looking at. Do you know what I mean? But you can't say he's beat this person or he's had a tough one against this one because you don't really know who he's fought. He's fought all people who are unknown.
You mentioned the likes of Liam Smith, Kelbrook. If you are successful in claiming that European title, where do you see yourself sort of mid-year, back end of the year?
This year, as long as I win this fight, I'm there for a world title shot. Do you know what I mean? I'm very highly ranked in the world governing body. So it's all about what opportunities are in front of you. Obviously, there's a thing about the fight with me and Fowler. Whether it happened or not, I don't know. Hopefully it does, but public demand always forces fights to happen. So obviously, the more the public want to see it, the more it's likely it's going to happen. But I don't know, mate. Once you got them rankings and stuff, anything can happen. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not a type of person who would turn a big shot down. I'll be happy to fight any of the 3 world champions so far.
Okay. You've mentioned obviously Fowler. He's got to obviously get past Fitzgerald, but is that the fight you want, sort of Anthony Fowler? Do you hope he wins against Fitzgerald?
To be honest, look, I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, 6 months ago to a year ago, I probably needed Fowler. Do you get what I mean? Now we're at a point where Fowler needs me. Do you get what I mean? I've got the titles. Obviously, I've got to win this fight, but once I win this fight, I'll have the big titles. I have the big rankings. So I don't get nothing from fighting Fowler. All I'm doing is proving a point. I'm happy to do that. But he gets a lot from boxing me. Do you get what I mean? If he was to win. So it's all about opportunities, and every fight I've been pushing on. So after this, we'll just see what comes in front of me.
If you do obviously win on the February 2nd and make a big statement against Garcia, do you feel like you can push for perhaps Liam Smith or Kelbrook at 154?
Yeah, 100%. They're all fights to be made. They're both very, very good fighters. So, but obviously, you got to test yourself, and they're the sort of fights you need if you're going to go on and be world champion. You got to beat these sort of people, and it'd be great experience to fight these sort of people. And I'd be happy to fight either of them. But obviously they're on a different path to me at the moment. They're probably on a path to fight each other. Do you get what I mean? But if either of them needed a big British fight before they wanted that fight, I'd hopefully want to come in and try and cause an upset.
Just lastly, if you and Anthony Fowler did happen, what would you do to him in the ring?
To be honest, I don't know. Like you can't really say plans and stuff, but there's one thing I know is I'll definitely get the win. Do you know what I mean? I know I can beat Fowler. I'm as good as him at fighting inside. I'm probably better on the back foot than him. So there's a lot of things. We've both got to think. It's easy to say things like this, but you'll see in the ring. But I'm highly confident that I'd beat him.
Would you knock him out?
Maybe, maybe not. But we're both good fighters. When you get to this level, it ain't all about knockouts. You know what I mean? Everyone's tough. Everyone's good. That's why there ain't so many knockouts at the high level. Everyone gets better. That's how you get to that level. But I'd hope to knock him out. If it didn't come, I'll just be happy to make sure that I get the win.
All right, Ted, thank you for talking to IFL TV. Best of luck against Garcia on February 2nd. Anything you want to add, mate?
No, that's it. Thanks. Cheers.
Thank you.